What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my studio. So I've waited all morning to make a video on this, and this one is really surprising. The fact that Nightcrawler's actor accidentally spoiled of what's to come in the upcoming Avengers films, where it says Avengers Doomsday actor seemingly spoils X-Men versus Fantastic Four fight scene. Oh man, this is getting good. This is getting interesting. Like, I can only imagine Mr. Fantastic and Nightcrawler going at it, because you know Richard Reed, his powers is like stretchable. So Nightcrawler is probably going to give him hell as far as like reappearing and disappearing, just giving him blow for blow. And as good as Mr. Fantastic is, Nightcrawler is the GOAT. A Christian mutant that will crash out on you. And I have a gut feeling that he'll probably wear the comic accurate costume, not what he had on from the X-Men series. Maybe, I don't know, but we'll have to see. One Avengers Doomsday actor may have spoiled an X-Men versus Fantastic Four fight scene in the upcoming Russo brothers directed film. The upcoming superpower team up starring the likes of Chris Hemsworth, Peter Pascal, and Channing Tatum will not only see characters from across the MCU come together to take on Robert Downey Jr., Dr. Doom, but will also include legacy Marvel actors from the Fox's X-Men films, James Marsden, Patrick Stewart, and Alan McKellen. Former X-Men actor Alan Cumming teased that his Nightcrawler character will come to blows with Mr. Fantastic and Avengers Doomsday, potentially as a part of the greater X-Men versus Fantastic Four action sequences. This team from Cumming could be just the latest piece of evidence pointing towards the potential Avengers versus X-Men plot twist to the upcoming Avengers film. So this is what he had to say. Oh yeah, oh lots. Well, especially right now, because I'm doing it again. The X-Men film. Like, I'm playing Nightcrawler again now. I was just working with these. I've been learning stunts yesterday for some fight scenes, and I'm just thinking, I'm 60 years old. 23 years ago, I played that superhero. I was kind of old for a superhero even then, and now I'm back doing it. And that to me is hilarious. And I'm sort of learning these fights. I'm like, what? Who am I fighting with? They said you're hitting Pedro Pascal against the head of something. It's just that I can't quite believe, especially because it was such a long time ago. But actually, that's quite a nice thing I think about life and about as you get older, that things come back. They always do, and people come back, and it's just a really nice thing about getting older. The fact that this man is 60 years old and is playing the iconic character, my concern for his age is that is he going to end up blow his pacemaker kit or break his back? So as long as he's not injured, because you know people in their old age, even though they can still go, but I'm a little concerned because they might end up being on the injured list, like one of the Avengers actors who almost died during the ski incident. So as long as he's being careful, like doing these fight scenes, then I have nothing to worry about. While not outright confirming X-Men versus Fantastic Four action, it sounds likely that the two superhero teams will clash in the new MCU film. Otherwise, why would Nightcrawler be throwing hands with Mr. Fantastic? Unless they have some type of beef going on, like there's something happened a long time ago. And I think even though this is a multiversal film, we might end up getting some backstories as to how that came to be. I mean, if it does exist in the comics, then maybe that's why. Avengers Doomsday races into theaters on May 1st, 2026. The film marks the return of veteran MCU star Robert Downey Jr. However, instead of playing his armor-clad hero Iron Man, the Oscar-winning actor will portray a multiversal take on the villainous Dr. Doom. Doom's immigrants forces the Avengers to unite again, including new and old heroes like Chris Hemsworth's Thor, Shang-Chi, and Yelena Belova. The movie will also see fan favorite filmmakers Joe and Anthony Russo. Yeah, I think we already know about that. Since the movie's official casting announcement, fans have speculated that Avengers Doomsday could secretly be an Avengers vs. X-Men movie, pinning the MCU's best and brightest against classic X-Men movie characters from Fox's take on the Marvelous mutant team. And these latest comics from Alan Cumming add fuel to that. I mean, if Hugh Jackman is going to be returning as Logan, will he be in that same costume like he was in Deadpool and Wolverine? Or will they just cast a new actor for Logan? Maybe like a short king, but not too tiny, but yeah. So, who knows? This is fire. Okay, I read one of the issues back in the day, and it's crazy that one epic event happened in the comics where Thanos held all of these rings and created multiple realities. And most of the characters actually died from it. And now that it's being brought to life in Avengers films, I can only imagine just the amount of positive receptions Twitter is going to end up having, because that's where the fans really crash out online because of what they saw. And trust me, I will be doing my spoiler review in the new Avengers, aka the Thunderbolts movie. It's coming very soon, trust me. Give me some time and I'm gonna come out with something like this. This could see Doom setting up teams like the Avengers, Fantastic Four, and the X-Men from different universes fighting for the survival of their own reality from his enjoyment. That way Marvel Studios could really, okay, whoever wrote this bad grammar, could really heavy hitters like Thor clashing with beloved characters from Marvel movies past like Magneto or Cyclops before they are forced to collaborate to take down a common threat. Now, this one is really interesting because I can only imagine Thor and Cyclops just going at it, because they're both are interesting characters in the comics. But just seeing them in the same movie together is just crazy. It's crazy work. Of course, there is always a chance that this coming comic is regarding a minor spat some of the superpower teams have in the movie. Similar to when the Avengers met for the first time in 2012's The Avengers, however, it may also be yet another wink and nod at the greater Avengers vs. X-Men battle coming in 2026. I mean, if it's a part of the Avengers franchise, then you might as well just call it that. But either way, I'm excited for it regardless. I love the Avengers, I love X-Men. Like, those two are one of my favorite franchises in the world. But I think the key player is having Wolverine in it, and Gambit as well. It's what seals the deal for everybody, because I love Channing Tatum's performance as Gambit, because he is exactly like how he was in the comics. And for anybody that said that they don't like Channing Tatum's Gambit performance, something wrong with you. You know, I would like to think that maybe the Avengers franchise is about to go strong, because we got the new Avengers, aka Thunderbolts, is doing great in the box office right now. So I'm gonna check that out on my phone. Then we got two upcoming projects coming in 2026 and 7, which is crazy to say the least. And that Spider-Man movie is coming in 2027. So I wonder what's next in the MCU, because there's an article saying that Kevin Feige acknowledges some issues within the MCU with the TV shows and films and how they make movies now, and what changes are need to be made moving forward, which is something that I respect Kevin Feige the most from doing. So, what y'all thoughts on this? Link to the article will be down below, and I'm out.